video is my new wash routine. Well, it's not really new. I've been doing it since month 3, but today's the first day that I actually filmed it. So I have a lot of different things that I do compared to the first video that I filmed when I first got my Sisterlocks and I recorded for the first time. So in this video, you are going to see a couple of differences. One, I make sure to braid my hair much looser than I used to. 2, I make sure that I don't put the rubber band on and wrap it around my hair too many times, because then when it comes time to removing it, it's very hard. So I literally, if you don't notice it in the video that it's going to follow this, you'll notice that I only do 1, 2, and then maybe 3. So I only wrap it around my hair 3 times, and that makes it easier for you to pull it off when you're done washing your hair. And then also 3, I used to stand over the sink, but if you have a shower like I have with the little hand, or I forgot what it's called, not the shower head, but the one that hangs. If you have one that hangs that allows you to change the options of like how hard it comes out, it should have like a lighter one that comes out very soft, and you'll see that in this video. I use that now, and it just makes it better, easier, because I'm in the shower. It's more comfortable than leaning over the sink, and I'm able to get my hair much better because I can look in the mirror and make sure that I'm rinsing it all out. And the third thing is just making sure that I am actually getting my hair clean, because I think before I just did 1 shampoo and then I would rinse it out. But then that doesn't necessarily mean that your hair is clean. So now I do 2 just to really ensure. And the first time I focus on the front, and then the second shampoo I focus on the back. And then the 4th thing I do now that I didn't do before is I put my Sisterlocks shampoo in this spray bottle to make sure that and you'll see that in the video, I only put a little bit, and that just ensures that you're not using too much, because I noticed I ran out of my Sisterlocks shampoo really fast, and it was because I would just take this bottle and just pour it on my hair. So I didn't know that you dilute it, so that's something new. So just some things to kind of keep in mind, or because I didn't really have any examples to look at to know how to wash my hair the proper way. So I hope that this video can help you making sure that you are washing your Sisterlocks properly. So yeah, hope you enjoy. See you guys next time. Bye. So when you are braiding your hair, be sure that you leave space from the root section so that you have enough space to get in there and wash your hair really good, and your scalp in that area. If you braid it too tight or too close to the root, then you will not be able to put your fingers in and really wash your scalp well. And that was one of the things that I didn't do before that I now do to make sure that I am washing my scalp well. And I am so sorry for moving my camera so much. For some reason the lighting just kept going in and out, so I do apologize about that. So now I am just going around and braiding my hair in sections, as you already know, and just pay attention to how much space you leave for each braid, because sometimes you can forget and then braid it too tight, so I always make sure to do that. And then you don't have to braid it all the way down to the bottom, because then it will be hard for you to unbraid it. Okay, so now I'm done braiding. I am going to band. And I still have some of my colorful bands from my Sisterlocks starter package, and I like the colorful ones. It's easier to see when you're trying to take them off. If you have some hair left out, like you saw I did, I wrapped it around the braid, and then I just make sure that when I fold my ends up and I'm ready to band, that I catch it. And so you'll see me do that here. And I also I no longer put the rubber band on the braid like 10 times, because then it's so tight. After you wash your hair, it's going to be hard for you to take it off, so just do 3 times, as you saw that I did. 2 times tends to be too loose, so I just stuck with 3 because it's not too tight and not too loose. So the next thing that's very important that you don't want to forget to do is you want to make sure that you pin your edges, and the reason why is because they tend to come out of the braid because they're obviously shorter. So just make sure that you take a bobby pin and that you pin them down. Most importantly, pinning down the ends of them. The ends are, of course, very important, because if the ends are getting exposed to a lot of water, then it will slip out. So make sure you don't forget to pin your edges in the front and in the back. So the next thing I do is I take my Sisterlocks starter shampoo and I fill it, I put it in a water bottle. You'll see why. I've noticed that it is just so much easier to do it this way. I only put a little bit and then I fill up the rest with water. So as you can see, I only put like a quarter of Sisterlocks shampoo and then I put a good amount of water. You'll be surprised how far that goes. Okay, next I wanted to show you guys the setting that I use on my shower head so that you guys know that you don't have to wash your hair at the sink if you do have a shower head like this. It's so funny, I never even knew that my shower had this setting until one day I was just kind of playing with it and I was like, oh, I can wash my hair in the shower. And I was so excited about that. So yeah, as you can see, there's a soft setting and look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Now I am shampooing my hair, and this is the most important step. Make sure that you are spraying enough and that you are really rubbing it into your scalp and also down to your ends as well, because you want to make sure that you clean your hair really well. So as you can see, it is lathering automatically because I did dilute it with water, and a lot of water, and that makes it easier for you to wash it. And so I love it this way in the spray bottle. After you have rinsed out your shampoo, just before you start taking out your braids, just look all around and just make sure that you did not accidentally leave some shampoo in, especially in the back. I have done that so many times, so I always take a mirror now and I look in the back, and if I do have shampoo left, I rinse it out. And then the most important part of taking out your braids and rubber bands, and this is why I slowed down this section, is to make sure that you're not just pulling the rubber bands off. If you get impatient because it's hard to take off, you can easily pull the ends of your hair. So just make sure that you are gentle with taking off the rubber band and also gentle with taking out the braid, because you do not want to dig your finger into one of your Sisterlocks. So just make sure that you're actually unraveling the braid and not sticking your finger in your Sisterlocks, as you can see that I am doing here. Now that all your braids are out, make sure that you separate your locks. So run your fingers through there and just make sure all your locks are separated, because you don't want any to mat together. So dig your fingers in there, separate it. I usually also, as you saw, separate each time I take out a braid, I also separate my locks, but I also do it once all of them are out, because you can still have matting. So shake your hair up a couple times and then run your hands through and make sure that all your locks are separated. So yeah, now my hair is ready for my retight tomorrow. It's nice and clean and fresh, and I definitely need a retie at this point. It's been 5 weeks. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.